Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about Scale2. This is inside ComfyUI. So basically Scale2, it accepts a driving video, and that video, you can change the person side of that. You just need to provide an image. I guess it will make more sense once we show you some actual examples. So for this workflow, we're not going to use anything from Civit AI. We're just going to use the stock workflow from ComfyUI. So to do that, you just go to templates and you click on video and just look for scale. So it's the first one here, but depending on your setup, it might be different. Just type here SCAIL, and that's the workflow over there. Cool. So this is the workflow, right? Let me just X this out. I would like to highlight a few things to make this workflow a bit more simple, I guess. So as you can see, I just opened it up right from the templates area of ComfyUI. And if it's red, it means it needs something. So it needs an image. Cool. So let's look at the driving video. And this person will be replaced by the image you provide. So I provided this image here, and I'd like to explain a few things about this workflow. So this is the driving video. You can import any video that you want, and I actually have some videos from Pexels that I downloaded that I would like to use for this demo. But let's just use the default. This is the image. Whatever is in the video, if you want to replace that, you put that image here. Cool. And at the bottom of this workflow, there is this estimated segment count. So what this is depending on your video, it will show you how many segments you need. So let's just run the workflow so it makes sense. So I am running it now. So based on that example video, this number here, 3, is saying for that video, for that driving video, you need 3 segments. That's why it says 3 over here. So what does that mean for us? It means depending on how many segments you need, you may need to change the workflow and you need to add more of these. So if we zoom out, we just went through those sections in the left side of the workflow, right? For this one, now we're on the right side of that workflow. This is a segment. So that number, it said we needed 3 segments. So this is segment 1. See that number 1 over here? And this is segment 2. That's the second segment. Depending on the input video on how long it is, it may even be up to 10, 12. But the video that we have there, it says it needed 3 segments. So this is around 7 seconds long. And I believe each segment is around 3 seconds. So it won't be enough for that 7-second length of the example video, right? So it took around 230 seconds. The video is now complete. Let me play that for you. So this is the image we provided. It's a black and red checkered shirt. And the person here in this video, to be fair, it was showing that shirt, right? So it did capture the image. And if we look at the video again, so the motion of this character was replaced by this person. Sorry, it's still doing the same motion, but it's just replaced by the image we provided. I did forget to change the prompt though. So it's always good to supplement or adjust your prompt to what image you provide. And I think the reason, so if we play that image again, so the person is wearing a black and red checkered shirt, but there's a ponytail. They call that a bun. And the reason for that is it's actually in the prompt. So a young woman with dark hair tied in a neat high bun. That's the first demo for this workflow, and it's just the stock one. And I noticed that it works best if it's a bit zoomed in, and I'll show you that now. So for this next demonstration, I downloaded this video from Pexels. I'll show you the video now. It's 34 seconds long, by the way. And notice this is in a portrait aspect ratio, 9:16. I think this model works better if the face is a bit more zoomed in. So you guys remember earlier that this one, it mentions how many segments are needed for that video. The earlier video was only 7 seconds long, and it showed us we need 3 segments, right? But we only have 2 segments. Later on, I'll teach you how to change this workflow so you can adjust to how many segments you actually need. So this is the driving video from Pexels. And I intentionally chose an image with a different aspect ratio. So this is the person. That will replace this person dancing in the original video. So I'm gonna click on run now. So for that video, which is 34 seconds long, you need 12 segments. We'll look at the output video first, then we'll add another segment and then run the workflow again. So after around 318 seconds, the video is finished. So let's review first. This is the driving video. This is the image, the person that is meant to replace the person inside. That original video, it says right here that we need 12 segments for that. Because it's 34 seconds long, we need 12 segments. The segments we currently have, we only have 2. Segment 1 and segment 2. And we're gonna add another one later. I'll teach you how. But first, let's look at the output video. It does a really good job of replacing the person with the image we provided. So I just paused it this second. So look at the face of this girl. And let's look at the input image. It's amazing. So now, so this video is 6 seconds long, right? Because we only have 2 segments in the workflow. Segment 1 and segment 2. So if I add another segment, which is 3 seconds, it will be 9 seconds long. So I'm going to add another segment now manually, live, and let's do this. So you can follow along. I think the best way to do it is just unedited and live. So what I would do is I'll just go here, right click, and then click on clone. So now that I've cloned that, first thing I will do is change the index to 3 so it's clear that this is the third one. And oh, actually, we did not remove the prompt from the segments previously. Let's just remove that for now. But still, as you saw, the output was still pretty good, right? So now we have cloned one of the segments. Next is we need to link. The way we do that is let's have a look. Let's observe how the existing segments are linked up. So for input, it's connected to the pose video, reference image, and previous frames. Let's look at the pose video first. So it's just linking from here, the driving video to pause video. That's done. Next one is the reference image. Where is that? Reference image is, oh, it's this one. So I just click here and drag it to, oops, sorry. Where is segment 3? Just gonna move segment 3 closer. Then from image, gonna click to, cool. So pose video is good, reference image is good. How about previous frames? Let's look at segment 2. Where is it getting that? Previous frames is the output of the last segment. So what I will do is, if that's the output from the last segment, just gonna put it here, link it over there. And previously it was segment 2 that was the last segment, right? But we are adding a new segment. So this should be the last one. So what I will do is, no, we actually need to put the output to image here. Because if you look at it, this batch image 0 is the output of segment 1. Image 1 is the output of segment 2. And we have segment 3 now. That will be the input for image 2. So theoretically, the 6-second video, because we have added another segment, this should now be 9 seconds long. Let's do it now. Guys, so around after 289 seconds, the video is finished. It is now 9 seconds long. Let's have a look at the video. I'm really amazed that it's able to capture the intricate motions of the fingers. And also I've noticed, because we removed the prompt, right? We now have earrings for this character. And also, do not forget that the driving video was in a different aspect ratio. It is in a portrait aspect ratio. So you can see here. And it's quite amazing that this model was able to imagine what the rest of the canvas would look like. That's it for this video, guys. I hope the actual changing or editing of the workflow helps. If you want to extend the length of the workflow, you just need to clone that segment and connect the rest to that new segment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.